Welcome everyone to the hot show known as Let's Get On With It, where sometimes, when we don't get derailed by 25 gift subscriptions, we get on with it. I remain your host, Grimith. We're going to cut that out of the intro for the VOD, and we're going to proceed as planned. This is more Sid Meier's Alien Crossfire, the 1999 expansion to the 1999 game, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Imagine that. We have another faction to play. That means another faction to remove. This will be our last human faction before we introduce the alien factions, which will be coming in together. Those runs are going to be easier, so keep that in mind. I'm going to leave all the overlays on your screen until we get to the faction selection. You have until then to cast your votes if you're not done so already. You may vote for 2 of the 3 factions. I have not seen the results. Alright, gonna go ahead and customize a random map. We're gonna keep the size large. We're gonna keep some ocean. That way, Svensgaard has some room to play around in. You know what? Fuck Svensgaard. Limited room. Average erosive forces. Average life forms. Say dense cloud cover today. Transcend difficulty. Customized rules are keeping do or die on. We're gonna keep everything else as I have been rolling with it. Okay. Pull this up. The Spartans, huh? The final 2 human factions. The final 2 original factions who have weathered these polls and will have made it to the end before they're tagged out for the alien factions are the Gaians, which I don't find surprising, and the University of Planet, which I do find surprising. Zakharov tied with Miriam in one of these polls and ended up in a sudden death 1-minute knife fight with Miriam, which I just kicked to Twitch chat. And Zakharov crushed it. He defeated Miriam, but his showing in the expansion has been... Well, it's not been great. And with the removal of Santiago, that takes out all of the 3 original game aggressive factions. Miriam, Yang, and Santiago. As far as like aggressive factions in the expansion are concerned, for whom we have on the board, that's Svensgaard, as he is a militarist, though he has an erratic personality and not aggressive in scope. And I think that's gonna be, like, the most aggressive faction. Maybe they call it a planet? I'm not too familiar with how their AI plays out. I'm pretty sure it's erratic. We'll see. Don't remember them that damn well. Alright. Santiago's gone. Remove the beginning text. Delete this one. And I can close that tab. Congratulations, Deidre and Zakharov. This is going to be the only thing we've seen Zakharov win, except for when I played him last fall. So congratulations. Goodbye, Santiago. Hello, Data Angels. Their leader is Cinder Roze. She was a MorganNet Quality Assurance Manager, as well as working the Unity Information Services Help Desk. So she's introduced by way of explaining how technology and the internet is rebuilt on Chiron. There's a natural focus on making sure it's functional and that you can actually transfer information across the distances, and less about the whole security aspect. Well, emerging from the shadows to ensure the free flow of information are these keyboard cowboys, hackers. I wouldn't call them anarchists because they end up having their own faction, right? It's organized chaos. And their leader is Cinder Roze. They pulled out of all of the factions on planet, and they had taken steps to ensure that none of the factions, primarily the Morganites and the University, could exact retribution upon them, and they are here. They are present on the field. They have +2 probe. Their probe actions are pretty damn cheap. They have -1 police. They do get to have a police unit. However, they can't nerve staple, which isn't a big deal. I usually don't nerve staple anyway. It counts as a minor atrocity. Atrocities earn you sanctions from other factions, so they won't trade with you. In addition, accruing atrocities, according to how the formulae works for like ecological damage, makes it easier for you to do eco damage. We gain any tech known to 3 other factions with whom angels have infiltration. That's a free planetary data links. Provided that we do the infiltration, we'll see how effective that ends up being. We have reduced cost for probe team action, so it's easier for us to say mind control bases. And when we research pre-sentient algorithms, we'll get a free covert ops center that gives probe teams built in those bases like an extra promotion or 2. And it gives those bases an extra 2 probe score, which means that I'll be rolling with 4 probe, which means my bases cannot be subverted. I will have the same immunity that Sister Miriam Godwinson has when she's running Fundamentalist. That's right, her name, her call sign, her handle, Cinder Roze. I noted in the title of this broadcast that please understand I am trying my best to avoid hackers' quotes. If you are unfamiliar with the movie, it was released in 1995, so it's got a little bit of age to it. Most notably, I would say it has Angelina Jolie in it. There are others, but that would be the most recognizable name I would throw at you if you simply never heard of it before. Punch it into your search engine and see where the road takes you. Or stay away from that. I'm not thrilled to play this faction. This doesn't motivate me. This just doesn't feel like the sort of like group that would be a faction that would have all of these bases. Because each population unit is 10,000 people. It is organized chaos where I just don't have, like, a great direction in my head for how, like... I can envision how all the 7, bases, look and play out. And, the other, the expansion human factions, I can envision that, too. Hers... the free flow of information, I just don't know, that doesn't, key anything off in my head, you know?
What's more important, the data or the jazz? Sure, information should be free and all that, but anyone can set information free. The jazz is in how you do it, what you do it to, and in almost getting caught without getting caught. The data is ones and zeros. Life is the jazz. Datatech Cinder Roze, Infobop.
Infobop, everyone. That is the alternative title for the stream, Infobop. Roze, a new era of struggle and opportunity awaits you. The UN starship Unity has arrived in the Alpha Centauri system after a 40-year voyage. All contact with Earth has been lost after Captain Garland's assassination by an unknown assailant. The crew mutinied and split into factions. In the ensuing conflict, some seize control of the Unity's colony pods. You now shape the destiny of your data tech faction, your angels. Not Charlie's, which is just made Planetfall. What the fuck is this location? What the hell am I supposed to do with this shit? I hope there's something interesting in these pods, cause, no rainy tiles, no resource bonuses. Huh. Okay. We do start with a probe team. Let's, send this probe team out, yeah? Let's have a look. Okay, we have a monolith. We can work with that. That's something. I'll settle in place. Do we ever find out who killed the captain? Well, it's certainly not discussed in the video game. As for the story itself, it's left, shrouded, without clear definition. I'm just fucking with you. Captain Garland sacrifices himself to ensure that the colony pods can actually depart the Starship Unity as it's falling apart. There's some manual release that he overrides at the end with his own body and muscles, so the colony pods can actually break free from the Unity. Okay. Anyway, if it had been a fungal bloom, I just would have restarted. I'm pretty sure that would not have happened, but if it had happened, I just would have restarted. As for this is all coast. Well, looks like that's just going to be like a one-channel sea. We're going to go this way. The space gets settled here. We've got a rocky space, but this is all just except for that monolith. Data decentral. Let's go. Scout Patrol it is. Scout Patrol is. We'll go from there. Might build an extra Scout Patrol before getting a colony pod out. I didn't discuss the starting tech, but I believe, as is apparent, we have info networks and planetary networks, which have probe teams unlocked for us from the beginning, and we even start with a probe team. It's pretty spiffy. They are a bit more pricey to build than, say, a Scout Patrol, but you could armor them up, and they could count as combat units for defense. You could, say, give them trance so that they could defend well against psi attacks, and they don't cost any support. The Spartans are out.
Turn complete. Production complete.
Alright, tech-wise, we're gonna go after biogenetics. Okay, didn't even bother telling me about that. I mean, I accept. There's also a connection point, which might lead to this suspicious elevation over here.
Indigenous life form.
Well, yeah, we'll just defend in the fungus, and that way we can lose that. I think they have an attack, like, debuff for the first 15 years or so of gameplay. Okay, this would have been a direction to send to colonize for. But it didn't happen. I've got an adjacent river. I can't even share that space. Just wrinkling my face here. I'm not going to spend all the time walking all the way over here. I think I'm going to settle here. That's 3 away from my headquarters. I like to keep my bases close to each other. Either 3, or if, say, I'm going to, like, use rovers, I can go to 6.
Turn complete.
Let's get you back in there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and get you promoted and repaired. This is Moon Shadow. I might have to interject a second. We'll see. I'll probably swap off of that to biogenetics.
Turn
Looking for
complete.
bonus resources out there in the water. As I'm scouting here with the probe too.
Production complete.
Alright. Let's get this repaired and healed up. I'm gonna go scout there.
Nutrient resources.
Nutrient
Turn
resources.
complete.
Just 1 out of reach, but that give me 50 credits. There's also a compelling location to settle another base. Had I known that was there, I would have settled 1 off the coast. This still would have been within 3 of my capital. Alright. I have Lady Deidre of the Gaians on Channel 10. Shall I put her through? Ah, the stylish data jack Roze. I have heard of many tales of your exploits. As for myself, remain Lady Deidre of the Gaians. My intention is to guard, understand, and preserve planet's native life. Information on planetary networks could prove quite useful to my environmental initiatives. Can you transmit it to me as a personal favor? What? No! I sense you are a friend of Planet, Data Jack Roze. It's just we signed a treaty of friendship that our peoples may live side by side. Walk with Planet. Splendid. My environmental initiatives and your covert operations complement one another nicely. The Gaians and the Angels have much to gain from this friendship. We shall commence trade and commerce at once. Would you perhaps, like H-Tray? No, she wants to build the weather paradigm, so she doesn't want to give up Centauri ecology.
We hold life to be sacred, but we also know the foundation of life consists of a stream of codes, not so different from the successive frames of a watchlet. Why then cannot we cut one code short here and start another there? Is life so fragile that it can withstand no tempering? Does the sacred brook no improvement? Chairman Shen Jiyang, Dynamics of Mind.
That puts her really fucking close. Just super fucking close. Get out of my territory. Any apologies, my stylish friend. I'm gonna stop exploring with this, and I'm gonna come back.
Turn complete.
Yeah, that's just super fucking close. We can't just have anyone, like, not writing our face in this game, huh? Well, whatever.
Turn complete.
Double nutrient bonus. I want those recycling tanks, but after I get the colony pod done here, I'm gonna colonize this way. And I think I'm gonna leave this unit back to defend, because I'm closer here. I'm already through the xenofungus there. Okay. I do want this, but I'm thinking an early war may be happening here. That's assuming that I'm not promptly eliminated off the board. We'll find out together as a family. Okay, presumably she settled her second base in this direction, which slightly moved borders.
Turn complete.
There's the slopes of Mount Planet. What a name. Incredible. So imaginative and original. You've never heard of a name like that before.
Turn complete.
I just crossed over.
If you
I know I
discover
scolded
every
you for
way of
having your
life
units
and
in here.
office holding for your future rulers,
Morning, welcome in.
a well-governed city becomes a possibility. For only in such a state will those rule who are truly rich, not in gold, but in the wealth that makes happiness, a good and wise life. Plato, The Republic, Data Links.
So keep in mind, I throw this out at least once every playthrough, maybe every other playthrough. The AI knows where your bases and your units are. You could be hiding in fungus, they know where they are. You could be creeping in some place in their territory they've never scouted, the AI knows the units are there. You cannot hide from the AI to creep through their territory, they know. That's right, the Tiger Mountain. Ooh, we have Secrets of the Human Brain open. Game didn't hide that for me. I am coming out here, though, to screen for this probe team.
Turn complete.
Would I attempt probe team actions right now? Yes.
Request confirmation.
Grimith. But why, though? Why would you do that? Because Centauri ecology could be mine. Why shouldn't it be mine? We all agree it should be mine, right?
It is every citizen's final duty to go into the tanks and become one with all the people. Chairman Shen Jiyang, ethics for tomorrow.
And while I could infiltrate her data links, I might lose the probe team. I wouldn't want to lose the probe team. That sounds silly. No, once you have infiltration, it is forever. That's why, like, defending, like, to ensure that you don't, like, get infiltrated by other human players is such a huge deal.
Indigenous life turn complete.
I might keep that. I didn't get that unit promoted off of the monolith. It's 2112. We'll see.
Request confirmation. Production complete.
I think I will actually, like, hamper my exploration to send that back there. As for where this is going... So... This is rich. I don't know whether anyone else is close enough to threaten that here, but I do want a closer base. I want to take advantage of these double nutrients, and so I'm going to colonize here. Hi. Just here I am, walking through your territory. Oh, and I don't have room to get this probe team in.
Turn complete.
But maybe I can stall her, you know. Her colony pod. There's guys landing.
Planet's atmosphere, though a gasping death to humans and most animals, is paradise for earth plants. The high nitrate content of the soil and the rich yellow sunlight bring an abundant harvest wherever adjustments can be made for the unusual soil conditions. Lady Deidre Sky, the comparative biology of planet.
That's not going to be an issue that we have.
Mission accomplished.
Vendetta upon you, Data Jack Roze. You shall pay for your persistent meddling. You see now, I recall so many things, Deidre. You know, she may not have settled that second base yet. I'm pretty sure she had. Like, this could have been a unit from there. Anyway, she doesn't have a defender there, so declaring war on me was an interesting choice.
Turn complete.
Let's see whether she gets a defender out there. Well. Game's easy. She's still alive. Alright. I could probably use another, like... I'm willing to retool here. Let's get another scout patrol out. I don't need to move 2 spaces and risk losing this probe tube. I can just move the 1. Yeah, when I did the stuff last fall, I actually had mods written in the title of the broadcast. I just stopped doing this when I started going out to Alien Crossfire for whatever reason. Yeah, I can just afford to move 1 space. Slow.
Turn complete.
Let's
Turn
escort that.
Complete. Production complete.
Okay, I know where she settled that base, and she's gotta have a, she's gonna be building a defender there. I can only presume, but, hello. Data Jack Roze the Stylish. Never a pleasure match with you, Lady User Guides your service. Do your worst. Prepare to be annihilated. Okay. My spot to settle is still open, though, I mean, we're at war anyway, so it's not like I'm going to respect her borders.
Insufficient energy.
Okay, I presume it's this way. 14-7? This doesn't really matter to destroy. Let's not worry about it. The net tap complex? I think I want that colony pod out before I want formers.
Insufficient energy.
And then we can go for formers here. I mean, yeah, she has a defender there, of course. Another colony pod, jeez. She hammered those things. Okay.
Turn complete. Production complete.
I saw that unit moving. Hello. Infantry versus base. Am I willing to 7v7 this? I don't think so. But I think I'm willing to wait for another unit. Hi. Want to throw down?
Insufficient energy.
Engage mind control probe with the money I don't have. Had I not rush bot? You know, had I not rush bot? I don't think.
Mission accomplished.
I wanted to see if she had gotten another attack on me. And she had not.
Turn complete.
Every drone after the first.
There are only two ways in which we can account for a necessary agreement of experience with the concepts of its objects. Either experience makes these concepts possible, or these concepts make experience possible. Immanuel Kant, Critique of Pure Reason, Data Links.
2120. For free, I'm going to be picking up Centauri Empathy. It's the most expensive attack on the board.
Observe the razorbeak as it tends so carefully to the fungal blooms. Just the right bit from the yellow, then a swatch from the pink. Follow the glow mites as they gather and organize the fallen spores. What higher order guides their work? Mark my words, someone or something is managing the ecology of this planet. Lady Deirdre's...
Reporting Data Jack. And her name is Kat. Dr. Roberts at Moonshadow. We're gonna go after Industrial Base. Next, you know, presumably it's not something I'm just going to fucking need, right? So yeah, my capital was here. Gaia's Landing was here. What a fucking knife fight. I do not need to take this tile. I am going to... I think I'm actually going to have this extra... I do have some conquesting that I want to do. I want to finish this off, you know? Let's hopefully I can cross her territory here. That way I can move this out and just get this job done. With our Scout Patrol knife fight.
Insufficient energy.
No, that's not worth rushing. I'm gonna leave these two stacked up here to monitor that. It's gonna slow me down, you know? And I think my work here is done with this probe team. She didn't have any new techs for me to steal. I guess I could go fling myself at Dreams of Green again. She might have something by the time I get there. But I don't want to risk losing this unit right now. At least not to that. I don't care enough. So yeah, great job, probe team.
Turn complete. Turn complete.
Right, I'm dumb.
Turn complete.
Okay, can I cross this? Cool. Does she have more than one defender there? No. Next turn, that's when the magic happens. Alright, time to move away.
Turn complete.
Oh shit, she got a mind worm. Change of plans. Oh good, she built farmers here. Those are important. Data Jack Roze wins the first planetary battle against Lady Deidre of the Gaians. Didn't even need the second scout patrol. And I'm not going to waste my time attacking the formers. We have work to do. Well, since you moved here... And that'll get that win thanks to collateral damage. Okay.
Turn complete. Production complete.
Another mind worm. This can be the peril of doing an early game war against Deidre, as she can end up converting mind worms to her cause. It's gonna take a while for you to swing down by there. Let's not dither with that. This ball up here. You're going to move out. You're going to stay there. This absolutely has delayed my expansion. But, you know, maybe she's improving these tiles for me. I'm going to step away from the Xenofungus, so I can't be attacked with a move there. I'm going to attack out the Mindworms when they move closer. This unit is going to slowly heal back here? Ish, I guess. Can heal up to 20%. No, I think I want the body closer.
Production
okay.
complete.
Let's attack out. Right. Heal up. And gather the scouts. You know, we could have gone after applied physics. Put some lasers on our weapons. Oh, that would have been like cheating, really. We could build our own mind worms, actually. Haha. Growth's gonna happen in 8 turns here. That's worth getting a colony bot out. The double monoliths makes me feel better about this spot. Where am I gonna be sending this? A lot of nutrient resources. I like the idea of building a base here. That's these nutrients plus the monolith. That puts me close to these bases for support. And that puts us in the direction of the ruins. I have a favorite faction? No. Depends on the mood and what I feel like playing. I liked Zakharov a lot when I was younger. That was just when I had the original idea of research and what have you. It just kind of feels like each of the factions, the original factions, caters towards their own playstyle, with LoL being the most flexible, the original, and the human expansion factions are specialized. But if you play into their strengths, they can cruise through the original factions. I'll road this way? No, I think if I'm going to continue the idea of expanding this way, also, you can go back to working that tile, thanks. I want to road this way. And I'm just going to have you go back to exploring in that direction, please.
Turn complete.
I'll lose the couple of minerals. Let's make sure this job gets done. Oh, I mean, I have 2 here. It's not necessary. I said it's not necessary. I think 3 should be able to get the job done as she continues to colonize. We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out. Oh, this could matter. You know. It's something worth doing anyway. Could have had 1 or 2 of these scout patrols, that I had built with, Trance for plus 50% defense against Psi. Where did she boogie off to? No, she's there. I just can't see it because she's in the Xenofungus. I was like, what the hell?
Terraform complete. Turn complete. Request confirmation. Production complete.
How dare I not get lasers?
Turn complete.
How's it going? What you got over here? Okay, she has a synth metal garrison. She actually went industrial base. I think that's going to stop my pushing in that regard then. Because I did not get the lasers. Unless I came back and tried to mind control a thing.
Turn complete.
9 to 14 is a little... It's asking for a bit much. So I think you get extra minerals and or energy from working the crust of Mount Planet. I think.
Complete.
Why did I get alerted from that? Whatever. Am I wild enough to just throw, like, a bunch of scout patrols into that? I don't think it's necessary. Oh, I can't enter that space. Zone of control. She's still continuing to expand?
Turn complete. Production complete.
Wild. I mean, I'm still continuing to expand, but I understand that. I could probably look towards ending this early game war here. I could pull my scout patrols back. I don't have to make an attack like this. 4 against 2. But that synth metal has 2 defense. I've only got the 1 attack. And one of my units is injured? We'll see. I could certainly continue to hurt her economy, though, even without attacking this. Okay, that road's completed. Good. I don't think a sensor array would go on either of these tiles. Having said that, I would like a sensor array. Big fan of sensor array. 10 out of 10 with sensor array again. I think I rode this. This is a flat tile, so I can move here, road that, and then roll the colony pod. This ends up being a skirmish for early game land rather than eliminating her. Had I gone for applied physics, that could go different, but I got Centauri ecology. I mean, she declared the war. And I took her capital. And I obliterated this base too. What the fuck, Domai? That's gotta be like a tech thing, for sure. In regards to tile improvements, there's not much around the capital that would be meaningful to improve. These are rolling spaces for a mineral. I guess I could farm solar collector to make these like a 2-1-2 tile. If I mine it, it drops the food, and then farming it brings it back to that. So it would just be a 1-2-1. I might as well just build a forest. Chat voted for Santiago to get the boot. Our final 2 humans from the original game are Deidre and Sakharov. Deidre's headquarters was right here. It's gone now. Yeah, I think that's what I do. Solar mine that.
Turn
And get
complete.
scouting intel with my probe team. I mean, I got good value on the probe team. Got a world map. Got Centauri ecology. These are the data angels. They care about the free flow of information. what we're here for. The free flow of information. We started with a probe team. Pretty spiffy. Oh, damn. Fucked up the movement there. I should have moved there. I messed up the angle. Never mess up an angle before, chat room. 48 to 30, because of how injured you are. Zone of control is preventing me from moving a scout patrol there. I think at this point, yeah. Oh. I guess the river is preventing that from being done in a turn. Oh well. I think I'll colonize this base, and then I'll look to maybe making peace with her. Because this over here is worth having. What's up, Deidre? Do your worst. Yes, I see that you have a Transcend medal. Prepare to be annihilated. She's going to colonize the middle of the ruins. Like, I see that where that AI is going. Just give me all these 2-2 spaces. Mm-hmm.
Terraform complete. Turn complete.
And I mean, if I'm just going to stop here, then that will let her keep that.
Production complete.
Also, the fact that she moved that colony pod into the fungus unescorted and didn't get punished for it pisses me off.
By what right does this forgotten future seek to deny us?
Oh, I
our
could have
birthright?
stolen... I could have moved the
None,
probe
say.
team back to steal
Let us
industrial
take
base
what is
off of her.
ours, chew and eat
Because I
our
knew she
fill.
had it.
CEO Nwabude K. Morgan, the ethics of
I'm not used to starting with a probe team. I thought about just, like, sending that to explore. I don't think it was a bad idea to get map information, but just, yeah. I was like, oh, hey, she has synth metal garrisons, and I didn't think of, like, oh, hey, steal that. Okay, we gotta get rid of some of these, a couple of these scout patrols.
Request confirmation.
Put your turns into that for now. And as it's colonizing here, I don't feel strong about this site. No. I don't think there's nothing here for me until I come back for the sequel, I guess. Which puts me in expanding this way.
Turn complete.
Settle it. Settle it. Well, I thought I was going to have wiped her out at the time. I had not expected her to just do weed expansion. But that is Deidre.
Production complete.
And so that's why I didn't bother infiltrating her data links.
Turn complete.
Could do recycling tanks and formers here.
Turn complete.
Okay. That's covered in sea fungus. No, I care about that here. I've got enough food rolling around that I care about that tile. I care about these rec commons. Okay. Then probably a Human Genome Project. We'll see. Damn.
Production complete.
That might have devoured the colony pod, though. I can feel good about that. No, it wasn't. I appreciate your deep concern over it. I also don't have to end the war. Granted, I can't, like, proceed around virgin soil to the zone of control, but I also don't need to end the war. See if I can avoid a probe team here. Alright. Okay. Imagine building a colony pod in that situation. And then sending out the colony pod in that situation. Imagine doing that.
Turn complete.
Wild.
Project
The entire
initiated.
character of a base and its inhabitants can be absorbed in a quick trip to the Rack Commons. The sweaty arenas of Fort Legion, the glittering gambling halls of Morgan Bank, the sunny lovers' trysts in Gaia's High Garden, or the somber reading rooms of UN headquarters. Even the feeding bay at the Hive gives stark insight into the sleeping demons of Yang's communal utopia. Commissioner Pravin Lal, A Social History of Planet.
Production.
Yeah, I never needed a research industrial base on my own. Oh well. Not properly using my advantage.
Turn
Alas.
complete. Drone riot.
Drone riots! I guess you did grow to pop 3, huh? On that tile. It makes sense.
Turn complete. Drone riots have ended. Turn complete. Request confirmation.
I'm not gonna rush by. Oh. She popped a Unity rover. Okay. It's either rolling in moist space, so same thing here.
Turn complete.
If I lose the scout patrol there to an attacking Unity rover, I can just roll my units around. Which I think I will do.
Production complete.
She could also move there.
Insufficient energy.
Okay. Things changed. I wonder if she built her headquarters there. Right, I stole her map here. So, trying to steal from here again would result in that.
Mission accomplished.
Let's cancel these orders, so that I don't lose this former to the rover moving. I'm gonna position myself here, and pass. Here, I can't, like, move to steal the Unity rover, due to the angle of things. Where did... Oh, that bait, it went there. Gotcha.
Request confirmation.
Just gonna move there, and pass.
Turn complete. Production complete.
Okay, you're in the fungus. 100. 100 to steal that? Hmm. Exerts control over this space. Alright, don't succeed on that move. See if I care, Baka. She has $4, so that's not really anything I could steal. I could try some sabotages. Sure. Try some sabotages. I don't think this unit is doing me any favors there. Let's go. Right. Zone of control. I was like, oh, let me just... Right, zone of control. That's a thing. Okay. I see these extra reinforcements coming in. And, as a reminder... It's not even showing it, because there's multiple units stacked here. You're not mind controlling. You're not probing like native units. 6 to 5. I think I'm good. I think I got what I needed here. She's like, no, you refused my offer last time. I don't see why I'm gonna offer this time. Pulling damn native units out of the ether. Okay. Okay. Well, this doesn't do anything for me. This unit is just in hell. What, I'm gonna run here? Just runs right after me. And what, I'm gonna steal $4 from her? No, she has more than $4. Hold on.
Mission
$57. All right. Let's try to dislodge this. Close.
combat report.
Okay. We hold it then. We hold. For now. That gets a sensor array there. You're just going to have to stay over here due to this situation.
Turn complete. Production complete.
Thought I'd roll the 8 to 7. I say if I fucking lost both of those, that would have been tragic.
Terraform complete. Mission accomplished.
That's another 24.
Turn complete.
And I was willing to take the piece, but that's okay. I can rip some money out of here. That's fine.
Request confirmation. Terraform complete.
Hell, I can even stop rushing things, you know, too. Just stay off the rush. I don't know. I like standing these places up. Right, you need that. Oh, pop the back. This was just not what I wanted, but with Gaia's headquarters, Gaia's Landing being here in this, just another game where another AI, even like a large-sized map, is just right there. Unfortunate. Okay, we're getting our sensor array up there. Okay, she got planetary networks to build her own probe teams now. And I didn't go after lasers because... I'm sure there was a good reason.
Mission accomplished. Turn complete. Production complete.
Okay, there's that sensor.
Mission accomplished.
We'll just keep grabbing that. I want a sensor out here to keep an eye on the fungus around here. Obviously, these spaces are for improvements. Unfortunate that that is an arid space.
Turn complete.
I just nudged this. Just curious, yeah.
Turn complete.
Rovers get the fungus defense bonus. Just need to check to confirm that.
Production
Our first
complete.
challenge is to create an entire economic infrastructure from top to bottom out of whole cloth. No gradual evolution from previous economic systems is possible because there is no previous economic system. Each interdependent piece must be materialized simultaneously and in perfect working order. Otherwise, the system will crash out before it ever gets off the ground. CEO Nwabuda K. Morgan, the Centauri Monopoly.
No, I don't want to swap. I don't even have applied physics offered to me right now. Hey, bud, you want industrial automation? Just think. Supply crawlers. And I'm like, yes? But lasers. No. Supply crawlers. Okay? But lasers. Supply crawlers. I could do a quick research on doctrine mobility. See whether applied physics gets offered to me again. I think I will. That'll be a quicker tech to research.
Terraform complete.
What's up, Deidre? Or maybe we just enter war now. Your forces are formidable, Roze. I see it was unwise to test your patience. Allow me to pledge blood truce and make amends. So this all started because I stole Centauri ecology from her, which naturally caused the AI to declare war. I erased 2 of her bases, including her capital. I haven't really suffered losses here in my fight against her. I've killed a number of her military units. I've killed 2 colony pods. Slowed her down, though I wouldn't be worried about her speed, really. It's just that we were so damn close to each other. And I could have stolen another tech along the way, just ended up being in an awkward spot. Yeah, this is fine. See that it does not happen again. Pledge myself, Deidre, to the guidance of blood truce to the angels. And since you are a friend of Planet Data, Jack Roze, I suggest we sign a treaty of friendship that our peoples may live side by side in peace and walk with Planet. Yes, may the friendship between the angels and the Gaians last forever. Let's ask for a removal. Oh, she didn't even counter-demand that I remove my stuff from her borders? I was expecting a free teleportation back. She's gonna make me walk back. Ugh. Unbelievable. Get the nerve on this. Alright. I'll walk back. She has the ruins. I would like that, but let's get out of this war.
Turn
And come back
complete.
later. Applied physics is an entry-level tech. It would always be open and available to research. It just wasn't offered there on that slate. That happens sometimes with the game's mechanics, no big deal. Okay, well, that gives us a military unit that we can come and send here. That would be this. Because I've got 2 there.
Turn complete.
This is going to be a military unit that I am going to... I'm going to walk out with the probe team.
Turn complete.
And you're my independent.
Turn
We're going to see about
complete.
moving you out. Yeah. So 1 here. 1's going to be here for data to central. And then the independent can just do nothing. I know. Where's my free mindworm Uber? I'm just used to like, oh hey, yeah. Remove your remove your units from my borders first, and I'm like, you got it. Slowed me down, but, I lost a little bit of time. She lost so much more. And, we gained some stuff along the way. We gained a lot of riches.
Terraform complete.
Okay, cool. I can go back to... Oh, that former is out over here. Oh, that former is out over here. It sure is. Well, nothing saying that guy has to be over there. Tell you what, I'm gonna be a little lethargic today with my formers. I'm gonna put them on automation early. It's a wild stance from me. I'm gonna set them to automate on their home bases. Oh wait, shit. Oops. I already built a former here. That just got zoned in. Ah. You're growing next turn? Am I ready to pay for a rec comments here? The space is going to grow quite a bit with the 3 nutrient bonuses. Let's throw 4 minerals out on a colony pod.
Request confirmation.
Get that colony pod out. And I think I keep the probe teams here. This just, it just makes too much sense.
Turn complete.
And proceed.
Production complete. Terraform complete.
Alright. I did note I wanted to colonize this way. There is a lot of rich terrain around here. Rainy spaces. This sea nutrient will eventually be useful. It's covered in sea fungus, though, so that's going to require some sea form returns. I would also like to scout more over here. Again, I find myself in a situation where we're on the mini-map border as the world wraps around, so that's going to be annoying to scroll through. I haven't seen anyone through here yet, so that's good. If it's just the one super snug neighbor, I guess I'll get over it. Pirates are first in power. I wonder if he found the monsoon jungle and settled his sea bases around it. We'll see. It's pretty early, and that's not a big enough difference. I say pretty early. We're actually 51 turns into the game. Thinking about base settling, I can't leave signposts to mark things. Settle a base here. That would be 3 tiles away, though. That fungus space would get in the way of a quick and convenient road. Makes use around the crust around Mount Planet. Projects the power a little bit forward more. Probably settle a base here. Though, I could build a sea former to improve that tile. Probably something around here. I'm not sure specifically, but there's rainy tiles around here to make use out of. That monument, that obelisk, is a potent early game title. Title? Yeah. And we flattened the terrain here just to take a better look at that. Something around here could be viable. Well, would be viable. Probably here and then here. Before I worry about backfilling that. To project my borders out further. And to work this tile. Those are 2/2/2 yields. That's pretty damn potent without having to use former turns. Let's do that then. Send you out without an escort. That's how wild we are. And let's get out of her borders.
Turn complete.
I'm gonna send you to base and heal you, and then probably move you out to this frontier. Okay. Of course. I put you on automated approval. I guess I didn't have a forest there to counterbalance that. That's on me.
Turn complete.
So I have them to auto-improve base. Ostensibly, they will head towards their respective bases and improve there. I feel like seeing how the automation works on formers. It's been a while since a long while since I've automated them this early. Obviously, the game goes better when I control them myself. But I'm willing to take a hands-off approach here.
Request confirmation. Enemy project initiated.
Aki Zeta 5 goes after the Human
Enemy
Genome Project.
initiated.
Sakharov goes after the Virtual World. That is an incredible secret project for him,
Drone
given
riot.
his drone issues and his free
Production
network
complete.
nodes. I mean, I'm not scrambling. I can go after one. But the AI has started their moves on that.
Project initiated.
There's no other infrastructure I want to build here. Right now. This early game. It's in a mine worm out to explore. Scratch my head in thought. Obviously, another colony base. Could flip to running green right now if I don't want to grow too much. For the moment. Or, you know, free market. And then just have the independent and the probe team explore. A probe team explore. We'll think about it. Yeah, sure. I won't be able to use my units as police, though. That would inhibit my ability to grow these bases up at all without recommends.
Turn complete.
Am I fine with that? I don't have strong tiles anyway. Let's give it a whirl. Hunger, indeed.
Insufficient energy.
The whirl is over, before it even began. There we go. Ah, the world truly is over before it even began. They actually do need that tile. And my formers are, you know, they'll figure it out. I choose to believe in them.
Request confirmation.
For unspecified reasons.
Drone riots have ended. Turn complete.
That pod never got popped. And she's building a headquarters. Those are important to have. We take a look at base facilities. +1 energy, no inefficiency. Enemy probe teams may not attempt mind control here. But it's good to get that built back up. Okay, that's fully healed.
Turn complete. Enemy project initiated.
Shah Don going after the weather paradigm.
Mine recovered.
Oh, a Unity rover for us. It's being supported by Trojan Source. That's kind of meh.
Turn complete.
Not super enthused by that.
Turn complete.
It's an extra mineral I'm paying out there for that.
Turn complete.
I think I'm gonna let these two bases build the rec commons without me spending on them.
Request confirmation.
Change my mind.
Production complete.
Oh, fuck my life. Ah, the stylish data jack Roze, first among angels. I lead the planet cult and I'm honored to be its prophet, Jadon. We intend to implement the will of planet. Hey, I have recon rovers now. Roze, you may spend your days drooling in front of your computer terminal for all I care, but I will not allow you to hold out on me when it comes to matter of research. Will you disgorge your files of Centauri empathy at once? I do so hope violence between us will not become necessary. Enough of your veiled threats.
Turn complete.
Well, that's the consequence of moving an unescorted colony pod. Great. Just have these two in range. Or I suppose that cultist... No. No, that was not a dimensional gate. Wonderful. You know, all the broadcasts I've done of this in one over the past week, and this is just shaping up to be the most unfun. Alright, whatever. Here we go.
Turn complete.
Yes, I know. You magically and immediately saw my rover as soon as it stepped over there. I'm aware. Figures. All the fun I got to have with Jadon last game, and now I've got to have my face ridden by these two egos.
Request confirmation. Production complete. Turn complete.
Hey, improving these tiles would be, their nutrient bonuses be more, like that. Yeah, would be more impactful. Just FYI, you know, just a friendly suggestion from you to me.
Once a man has changed the relationship between himself and his environment, he cannot return to the blissful ignorance he left. Motion of necessity involves a change in perspective. Commissioner Pravin Lal, A Social History of Planet.
Where's Doctrine Mobility? Oh, hey, we do have lasers offered to us. Neat. I think I want that.
Production complete.
Did you move here on this fungus space? Okay. I don't see you around here. Cool.
Turn
Get this
complete.
Unity rover up there. Ah. Well, there went the elite probe team. I had not foreseen there being another military unit there.
Turn complete.
Well, I have no excuse for that. He ended up being closer than I thought he would, though, to have a second unit. I was just thinking that the scout patrol was there, and I was trying to pursue it. No excuse.
Drone riots.
Drone riots? Now's not the time, drones! Like, what the fuck? Ah, yes, you get the rocky terrain. Why wouldn't you? Damn vehicles getting to use rocks to defend.
Turn complete.
Throw that into the sun. Barely took any damage.
Drone riots.
Well, when is the last time I lost a base? It was the Aki, it was a cybernetic consciousness playthrough where I abandoned a base to Miriam. So, do I regret not tributing the tech until I repositioned and infiltrated? I thought I would have like a definitive answer one way or the other there. And nothing came out. All right.
Turn complete.
Hey, you can just stop that now.
Turn complete. Request confirmation. Insufficient energy. Turn complete.
I'm not interested.
Production complete.
I'm also not interested in watching a Secret Project movie right now.
Production complete. Cannot execute order.
Oh, duh. I got that unit promoted whenever I dithered around here in the ruins. Okay. Did my computer... The game just crashed. Okay. Let me pull up the autosave. Let me, one moment. I think the autosave should be every turn, so we'll be able to pick back up from where we started, or where we left off. Yeah. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, and 30.